Vegas Fantasy. Our Vegas Fantasy. It's not a show about sex. It's about football.
Cha-cha-cha.
You just want the cha-cha-cha.
I just want it. That's all I want.
Hey!
Hey!
How are you? Welcome to Our Vegas Fantasy. The season premiere edition of the NFL season begins in 2 days.
I can't believe
that was
it.
the worst English I've ever had in my entire life. The season premiere edition of blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, the season begins.
We had a long day, guys.
Yeah, we've been in Draftapalooza.
Draftapalooza.
I've been in Draftapalooza for like a week and a half.
Yeah, with 35 leagues. What do you
And
expect?
33 of 35 drafted. 2 more to go tomorrow.
Jeez.
And then I am done.
Are you happy that Draftapalooza is over, or do you enjoy drafting?
I enjoy drafting a lot.
Yeah, I did. I really, actually, since doing the Dynasty League, I've enjoyed it more than I ever have this year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So I highly recommend starting your draft season with a Dynasty because, man, you learn a lot from that Dynasty League.
And we added an auction league. And the auction league was great, except for the fact that, it took, 2.5, 3 hours it took us to do that auction league. Are you fucking kidding me?
Kenny, already? Is that our segment?
That was it.
That's
That's it. Because there's nothing going on. What are we going to say this about?
Oh, jeez.
So that's it. We had to have it once. So there it is.
It was long, but it was fun. We were all hanging out.
Yeah, we had pizza. Scott Teeple, one of our league members, drafted while at work. And and that's pretty, making bids from a phone while at work.
Slow
Indeed.
clap.
Yes, absolutely.
When are we going to see your face, Scott?
Oh, that's a whole nother question.
I saw him at a party, and I didn't even know who it was.
Wow. So, hey, what's going on in the world of fantasy as we are hours away from Chicago Green Bay on Thursday night, week 1.
Excited.
What's going on? Is Zeke signing? Zeke signed. He didn't sign. He's signing. He didn't sign yet. He might sign. He's close to signing. He didn't sign yet. What's going on with Zeke?
I don't know. We don't know. It's like every 5 minutes I get a new notification on my phone about what's going on with Zeke.
It literally is every 5 minutes. It's
Yeah.
something new. Yeah. So, I think he's going to sign within a few days. I don't think he'll play week 1. That's my opinion.
You don't think he's ready?
I just don't think he's going to sign and then be game ready in 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot to ask.
He should be.
He might be. I just don't see it. I think he'll sign. They'll let Pollard play week 1, and then we'll see Zeke in week 2.
Yeah, I mean, if he's this all-world player that he says and thinks he is, then shouldn't he just be able to suit up and get out there?
Well, sure. You still got to practice a little bit, don't you? So.
Well, that's what he should have been doing in freaking Cabo.
Yeah, are you freaking kidding me? Did you say that? Yeah. How about Melvin Gordon? He's not playing.
No.
He's not. And I have to I have to call out my fantasy football podcast partner here, Christina Shaw, for taking Melvin Gordon today in a New York draft. She took him in the 7th round.
I did.
I got to say, 7th round's not bad, but.
I know. But, again, if he comes back, you guys should just all quit.
Wow.
You should all forfeit.
Wow.
Because my team is stacked, and if I have Melvin Gordon, too, it's going to be triple stacked.
So it'll be great when he comes back in week 7 and gets hurt in week 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Womp, womp, womp.
Can you imagine holding onto a roster spot for that long, have him for 1 week, and
Blech.
goodbye.
But, hey, they're looking for a 2020 first-round draft pick for him.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. Exactly.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
But, I mean, what are his options? His options are sit out until week 10 and lose $330,000 a year or a week, or play under his current contract.
Yeah.
So
he wants to do what Bell did last year, but he's not Bell.
He's not in the same situation that Bell is in.
No. He's also not as good. Chargers won every game that Melvin Gordon didn't play last year. He's great in fantasy, but they don't rely on him. That's the difference between him and Zeke. Cowboys can't win without Zeke. I don't care what Jerry Jones says. They need Zeke, and he knows it.
Yeah.
Right? Gordon's a different story. So.
Well, I hope Elliott will sign soon because I did draft him.
You did.
Did you get some shares of him?
I got 3 shares of him. That'll be the only 3 I get, but that's good enough.
Yeah. I didn't want to be too risky, but I took him in my high-risk league. That's what I like to call it. I'd like to take some risky players.
The high-risk league, the $20 league, which is
the
$20
$20
league.
league.
That's high risk. It's $20.
Yeah.
$20 means we go high risk. So the biggest news of the weekend, this is this was like a fantasy bombshell for us, is LaShawn McCoy. So the Kansas City Chiefs have signed LaShawn McCoy. He was cut from the Buffalo Bills. What are the ramifications of this? Well, one, if you drafted Devin Singletary, congratulations. He will be among the starting running backs. He may not emerge right away, but he's got the Frank Gore situation. We all know what Frank Gore is going to do at 95 years old. He's not even 90 years old. He's now 95 years old.
I think every
Frank
podcast
Gore.
he gets older and older and older.
He's about to be a centurion. That's not the word. What's the word? I can't believe that's
a zombie.
No, just 100 years old. So I'm gonna say he was 90. Now he's 95. Yeah. This is the language we use late at night, guys, when we've been drafting all day. Our choice of words is definitely questionable at this point.
They understand. The folks understand.
So anyway, Frank Gore will be there, but Devin Singletary should eventually emerge, and it's supposedly very good. But now you've got a mess in Kansas City. You have Damian Williams, who a lot of people were taking in the late second, early third round.
Which sucks.
And now you got LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah, that's messy.
It's messy. What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know, but they paid him a lot of money. $4 million, $3 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
I mean, what for 1 year? What does that say?
Yeah, that tells you everything you want to know.
Right. And Andy Reid obviously has history with McCoy in Philadelphia. McCoy's happy. He's with Andy Reid. So.
Yeah. They did not pay LaShawn McCoy this money to have him sit behind Damian Williams. I don't buy it. I will die on this hill this year. LaShawn McCoy will be the starting running back in Kansas City. Damian Williams will be the backup.
Yeah.
May not be in week 1 because, again, you got to get acclimated. But I think by week 2 or week 3, it will be the LaShawn McCoy show. Now, LaShawn McCoy gets hurt. He gets hurt every year. So Damian Williams is still going to have some value. He'll still play a couple games, and he'll still be around there. But I think it's LaShawn McCoy all the way.
Yep.
I really believe that. And LaShawn McCoy's going in the middle of drafts, and boy, was I on him all day yesterday.
I was all over him today, too.
Yep.
I got him really late in
Yep.
my ESPN league. 13th?
What?
No.
13th.
10th.
The 10th round? Oh, that's a steal and a
10th
half.
round.
That's amazing. If he
Yep.
loves the 10th round. I've been grabbing him 7th. He didn't get out of the 6th in just about any league I played.
Yep.
Most of the time because I grabbed him in the 6th, but he wasn't. I let him go once to see if he'd come back to me in the 7th, and he didn't. So that was all I needed to know.
And even one of the the chat for the fantasy in the chat, somebody said, why is nobody taking LaShawn McCoy? What is wrong with him? And I don't know when that guy was drafting or why he didn't take him, but
Yeah.
I was like, actually, good point. He's still on there. Thanks, sir.
There you go.
Draft.
Right? I don't know why players do that in drafts. They mention names and stuff like that. It's like, stop. Don't
know.
say anything.
I
Because,
know.
there's a reason, you want these, keep the secrets.
Yeah.
So, and also in that Kansas City mess, they traded Carlos Hyde to Houston.
Yay.
You don't seem to care about that.
No, he's just going to steal touches like he always does.
He's a starting running back. Automatically, to me, starting running backs have to be recognized. You may not love the guy, but he's a starting running back on a very good offense.
Yeah.
So he, 15 touches for Carlos Hyde on that offense, I think will produce. Everybody thinks Duke Johnson's going to get the lead touches, but why would that happen if the same tandem existed for the Browns a year ago? It was Duke Johnson and Carlos Hyde with Nick Chubb on the bench, and Carlos Hyde out-touched Duke. I don't think Duke is a 15-touch running back between the tackles guy. He's a pass catcher.
Yeah, no.
So I don't see it. I think it's Carlos Hyde's. But now, Carlos Hyde could lose that very quickly, and then they're going to go sign somebody else. Or maybe they trade for Melvin Gordon, or maybe they do sign J.J. just like Al Michaels said they're going to do.
Oh, jeez.
So-
There's just so many ifs. And
Lot of
it's so frustrating to draft these guys.
Absolutely. But that's part of the game.
Yep.
You got to take chances on this.
Yep.
That's what it's who's right. It's like this is fantasy football is a great logic puzzle.
Lots of luck.
It's a lot now. It's figuring out the pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah.
Unless you're Christina Shaw, then it's bad luck.
Yeah. I'm going to have good luck this year, Kenny.
You have good luck?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to have very good luck.
have good luck.
I'm going to send it out to the universe.
All right.
It's going to be a great season. I'm going to win 4 out of 5.
Everybody listening to this podcast right now, please bestow
Send me good vibes,
the
guys.
best of luck upon my podcast partner, Christina Shaw.
Please, because if I don't, I'm never gonna play fantasy again after the year I had last year.
Until next year.
Yeah, until next year.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, we're back.
What's great about the Dynasty League is that even if you're out of the Dynasty League, you have to play the playoffs for the number one pick. So
that's
you're
fine.
in for the whole year, no matter what. You're in for the full 16 weeks, even if you're out of championship contention by week 13 this year.
That's fun.
So
that's good.
But I think you're gonna have a much better year.
I am.
Yes. So, by the way, Kenny Stills got traded to Houston.
Yay, Kenny Stills!
You're a big Kenny Stills fan.
You're not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I ignored it.
Well, Kiki's got this. Kiki cutie. Kiki has an ankle injury, and you never know what's gonna happen. Okay, and Will Fuller, he always gets hurt.
That's true.
So, actually, Kenny Stills is kind of hurt too with himself. So. Everyone's just kind of limping around the field, and who's going to get the ball? Again, you never know.
You know who's going to get the ball? DeAndre Hopkins is going to get the ball. That you know.
Well, that you do know.
That you do know. And everybody else is pretty interchangeable.
Yeah.
I do like Kiki a lot, but he can't stay on the field.
Yeah.
I do like him. But Kenny Stills, let you guys can have him.
I don't think Kiki got drafted much.
He didn't in shallow leagues or all my 10-team leagues. He's on the waiver. He's on the wire. In a few 12-team leagues, he's on the waiver wire.
Yeah.
Of course, in deeper leagues, he's not. But yeah, I don't think people were in on him.
I noticed it.
Injuries. They don't want to deal with it. You know, he's very much a wait and see guy at this point. So now here's an interesting tidbit that came from not John Gruden, Jay Gruden, the coach of the Washington Redskins. And the one fantasy player that we all really care about in the Washington Redskins is Darius Geis.
That's it,
and
folks.
the word is that Darius Geis is going to get the ball more than AP. And Jay Gruden is saying that Darius Geis is who we are running our offense through.
They should run him around, too.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about this news.
Yes.
So happy. I got a bunch of shares of Geis, and I like Geis. Yeah.
I do, too.
Yeah.
I like Geis a lot. So I think this will make a lot of people happy. Now, of course, Geis skyrocketed in drafts after that. Like, you're paying 5th-round price for him, which is way too steep.
Yeah.
Because he is a running back on a crappy team. Sorry, Redskins fans. They're a bad team.
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not. Oh, and by the way, and just a little by-the-way news, Rob Gronkowski, who doesn't seem to fade off into real retirement.
He doesn't go away.
Right? This is Gronk's version of retirement. Says, I only need a month and I can get into game shape. That's Gronk's retirement. We're gonna see Gronk in November, aren't we?
I think we are.
We're gonna see him, aren't we? Oh God. It never ends.
Never ends.
Right? He never disappears. He never goes away. It's still Gronk.
I love Gronk.
I love him too. But come on.
Come on back, Gronk. Come on back.
Yeah, go away. Or come on back to the Jets.
Yeah. We don't want you on the Patriots
No,
anymore.
I don't want him on the Patriots.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That would be interesting, actually.
That'd be wonderful.
Ooh, on the Jets?
That'd be excellent. Go to Buffalo. Freeze up there. Right? Somewhere else. Right?
His bones are
Seattle. They need a tight end. Come on.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
Not the Patriots.
Yeah.
We leave the Patriots alone, please.
Yeah. Jeez.
The Patriots going to win 12 games, and they have a crappy team that's still going to win 12 games. Right?
We'll see.
Go figure that out. So you know what it's time for. It's the final time in the 2019 Season 4. Draft 'em or pass 'em. Draft 'em or pass 'em. You can take a player and put 'em on your team. Or not.
Oh, it's the last one.
It's the last one.
So sad.
For those of you drafting on Wednesday, or maybe even Thursday, a couple people draft late and try to sneak a lineup in for week 1. It does happen. So why not? Last edition of Draft 'em or Pass 'em for this season. I want to bring up David Johnson because I have David Johnson in one league this year out of 33.
Wow. And
You know why? Why? Because it was a 10-teamer where he fell into early round 2. I'm like, you know what? I'll take him as my second back.
Okay.
So I have no problem with him as a second back. But I am nervous as heck about him as a lead back. And here's why. I haven't drafted him much in the first round. We're all expecting this bounce back from him, and it might happen. But when players are supposed to bounce back, we as fantasy owners are supposed to get a discount on him. Like, he should go in the second round, but he's going in the first. And what if he doesn't bounce back? What if Kyler Murray stings? What if this offense is a joke, right? I mean, he wasn't bad last year, but he definitely did not return first-round value. And the one time, Todd Gurley did this a couple years ago, and then he was a second-round pick, and he blew up.
Yeah.
Right? But David Johnson, in the first round, like pick 6 overall, that's scary to me.
Yeah, but even on a bad offense, a running back is going to emerge out of any position.
You'd think it.
You would, yeah. So, as opposed to him or Keenan Allen, like we were thinking last year, is Keenan Allen going to bounce back from this horrible injury? And he did.
Right.
Different position, but he's still David Johnson.
Yeah. I have him in one league. I'd like a little. Maybe I can grab him one more place tomorrow. We'll see, just to have another share of him.
And also with this new system he's in, is this going to help him or hurt him too?
Yeah.
There's lots of question marks for sure.
I think it's for me. It's a little too much in the question marks to use my 6th overall pick on him. That's how I feel.
I agree. I would rather a wide receiver. Now, I didn't pick in the middle rounds at all this year.
Right.
I was always like 1st or 12th.
Wow. Okay.
1st, 2nd.
So you don't have him.
12th, 11th. Yeah. So I don't have any shares of him.
Yeah.
Probably because, again, he just went too early for me.
Yeah.
I would take him, like you said, maybe second.
I just wanted a discount, and I didn't get it.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
okay. And the one league I got a discount on, I grabbed him. But I
Pass
wanted
him.
Yeah, I passed on him. I did. Now, let's see. Maybe tomorrow, if he falls a little late, like a late first-round pick, I'll do that. But we'll see.
Okay.
Now let's talk about the Kansas City backfield and what happens with them after this Sean McCoy news. Damian Williams was going early 3rd. I've seen him still go early 3rd, late 3rd. You taking Damian Williams?
No. He still has yet to have more than 13 carries in a regular season game.
Yeah.
With McCoy and Darwin.
Right.
No.
This segment should be called Draft Him, Pass Him, or Not on Your Life.
Yeah.
And this is a not on your life. Am I taking Damian Williams in the 3rd round?
I agree.
Not on your life.
Mm-hmm.
However, with Sean McCoy, you got him in the 10th today. I've been taking him in the 6th, 7th. He's not getting past the 7th in any league I've been in. You spending a 7th round pick on LaShawn McCoy. 3rd running back.
Maybe 8th round.
Tough.
Yeah. I'm happy I got him 10th.
Yeah, 10th. It's that's a heist I've never seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
it was a 10 team.
ridiculous.
It was a 10 team.
Still.
Yeah.
10th round. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
6th round. 3rd running back is where I've been taking him.
I think
and then getting in a 4th running back like Geis or Sanders behind him.
Yeah, I still think 6 is too early.
All right, so you're passing on 6th. I actually say take him in the 6th. I'm very, very, very bullish on LaShawn McCoy. I'm way more bullish than probably anybody because I know he's now approached 90 years old. But
right, and that's the thing. Is he going to play 16 games?
No, I don't think he will.
No,
I think he'll play 14. But you know the thing with LaShawn McCoy's never out for the season. He misses a game here and there, But also, he gets hurt. But I don't know. I don't remember somebody that's recovered from injuries quicker than LaShawn McCoy does. Like he misses a game here and there, but he's back the next week and he's good when he's in there. Mm-hmm. And he was, he wasn't great last year, but look at the offense he was on.
Right.
Look at the quarterback he had last year.
I don't think that has to do with his talent.
I don't think
that
so
had
either.
to do with his team.
No. And the year before he was way better.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him.
Yeah. No, I'm all in on LaShawn McCoy. I'm going to die on that hill this year for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Here's a guy that everybody's in on. I just don't like his draft position. That's Chris Godwin. 2nd receiver for Tampa Bay. I understand why everybody's in on him. Deshaun Jackson's gone. Adam Humphries is gone.
Yes.
Right? The only guy that they signed is Brashad Perriman. He's the 3rd wide receiver. That's just,
No.
So, but Chris Godwin, if you want him, early 4th round.
I'm okay with that.
Are you?
I'll draft definitely. Because he has a possible top 10 quarterback as well.
Absolutely.
So I say do it. Draft.
I'm nervous about that.
No?
I just don't like the position. I don't want him as my 2nd wide receiver. I wish he were my 3rd. If you're telling me Chris Godwin or Brandon Cooks, who are you taking?
Yeah. That's kind of hard, though, because there's so many wide receivers in that offense, though.
But look at the fourth round. The fourth round wide receivers are Brandon Cooks, Robert Woods, Julian Edelman, Cooper Kupp. Those are guys that are going in the fourth round.
I would take Chris over Cooper Kupp.
Okay. Woods, Cooks, Edelman, you take over Godwin.
Yes.
Okay. So to me, that puts him in the fifth round. Because you're probably, if you're taking those guys over Godwin won't be there in the fifth round when he comes back to you.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
So I like the other options in the fourth round better than Godwin. Mm-hmm. If he were my third receiver, all in.
Yeah.
Second receiver is just scary for a guy that we believe in the upside. I don't want to take that. It's just I don't love upside plays that early. I mean, Josh Jacobs is different as an upside play that early because he's a running back and there's nobody else getting the ball in Oakland.
Right.
So we know that. But I just don't like upside plays when I know I can get Brandon Cooks, who's going to give me 1,200 yards and 6 touchdowns.
True.
1,000%.
Yeah, right. I mean, he's obviously a little dicey.
Yeah.
But who's going to get the ball?
No, I mean, Mike Evans is going to get the ball. No, you're right. And no doubt.
Mike Evans and him.
And O.J. Howard. There's no doubt about that.
That's it.
Yeah. I can't argue it. I'm just saying that it ain't cheap.
Yeah.
That's all. Austin Eckler is going in the fifth round now. You taking him in the fifth round?
Not that early. Here's the thing. He's not going to win you a league. And I'm also scared that they're going to trade or find another random running back and it's going to just drop his value tremendously.
I agree.
And that's what I'm scared about with him.
I'm not in on Eckler that early. I'm not. I'm all in on Justin Jackson in the 10th round. All in.
Yeah,
but not
10th round.
10th round for Jackson. 5th round for Eckler. 6th round for Eckler. I'm not in. I'm not. And last year when Gordon was out, Jackson became the guy. We're just going to ignore that?
Yeah. I can't remember where I got him in our Dynasty League. I wish I could have found that. But I'm wondering where I took him.
We'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah.
And that was we were drafting that as the Gordon news was coming down. So we didn't quite know what was going on. But I think in the Dynasty League you got good value on Eckler because Dynasty they draft differently. You didn't reach for Eckler there. I want to say we took him in eighth or ninth, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But in a redraft league, 5th round for Austin Eckler, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
No.
He's got to fall.
Not that early.
No.
I agree. Pass him.
Melvin Gordon. Well, now you took him in the 7th today. Most of the time he's going 6th.
Hey, I'll take him in the 7th. Here's the thing. I've learned with fantasy football is you have to take some random crazy risks, and they're either going to pay off or you're going to crap the bed with it. And hey, if it pays off and I got him in the 7th round, even if it's for a couple games at the end of the season, playoff runs maybe, you never know.
Okay.
For the 7th round, why not? I know you're not really.
I haven't taken him once.
Yeah.
I don't deal with it.
I just wanted to have one share of him.
Okay. You got it.
So, that's all.
I'm not dealing with him.
And he's just sitting there.
Somebody else may get a very nice Thanksgiving Day present in middle of November or a Halloween present in late October.
Right.
Or a Columbus Day present in the second week of October. What other holidays can we come up with?
God.
How about a Rosh Hashanah president week 3? How about that, right? Does that happen? How about an Election Day president?
All right. That's enough. That's enough.
I made my point?
Too far.
Made my point?
Too far.
It would not be me.
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to sit on my bench.
He is.
Who cares? Just leave him there.
Okay.
Let him stir.
Okay. Devin Singletary, possibly the starting running back for the Buffalo Bills, now up to the 6th round.
Pass.
I'm doing that. I'm drafting him.
You're drafting him?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
bullish on him.
They're just on such a horrible offense, and they brought Gore on, and there's just so many. Blah.
I believe in that coach. I think they're a very well-coached team. I think they're going to surprise people and win 7 or 8 games this year. I do. I think they're a better team. And not to mention they're playing Miami twice. And that might be 2 wins for everybody this year.
Oh, that's going to be such a good game to watch.
Yeah, please.
Buffalo, Miami.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a viewing party for it.
Oh, yeah.
They probably won't even play it.
Yeah. Wow. What a shot from a cocky Eagles fan. Amazing. I could talk about the Jets, and I'm not even going to do that with. That's hilarious. I'm in on Devin Singletary. I'm okay with it.
In the sixth round?
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
All right.
I'd rather he go 7th, but if he's my 3rd running back, if he's my 4th running back, yeah, hell yeah. 3rd running back, I'll take a shot. Curtis Samuel. We keep talking about DJ Moore. We've not talked about Curtis Samuel, who's going in the 7th round, the wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers. What do you think?
I like Curtis Samuel.
You do?
I do. I mean, I know he's behind DJ Moore, but he has potential for a wide receiver 2 upside, I think.
Absolutely. I'd take a shot on him. My only fear is, can Cam Newton really support 2 big-time wide receivers?
Why not?
I don't know. I just
he
don't
has
think
before.
not to that degree. I mean, he's more of a running back and a tight end guy.
Yeah.
But to have 2 big-time wide receivers with DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel, I can't see both of them being relevant every week. I think I have a bad feeling that Carolina, we're going to have an either-or situation with them every week. Is it going to be Moore? Is it going to be Samuel? Which one's it going to be every week? I just got this bad feeling that that's what's going to happen this year. And I don't want to deal with it.
In our auction lead, I got him for $6.
That's fine. Yeah. I got DJ Moore. I have a lot of DJ Moore because I think the talent for DJ Moore.
Yes.
But I'm nervous about it. But DJ Moore, in the leagues I got him, he's my 3rd wide receiver.
Right.
I'm fine with that. Wide
Right.
receiver 3. The price you're getting from Moore and Samuel is decent enough. You're not going to die on a hill with both those guys. So it's not so bad. So that was our last draft him or pass him for 2019. Don't cry, Christina.
See you next year. Draft him or pass him.
Next year. Oh, well. Who are your top sleepers this year? Who are the guys that you were on very, very late in the draft? We talked up a few earlier in the other podcast, but now that we're pretty much done with our drafts, who are some of the guys that you took late that you're high on?
Anthony Miller.
Chicago Bears wide receiver Anthony Miller.
And Dante Moncrief.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, Dante Moncrief. Somebody's going to catch the ball in Pittsburgh other than Juju.
Right.
Dante Moncrief is talented. James Washington's there too. You got to keep an eye with him. I don't think James Washington starts the year big, but I think he might finish the year big there. But Anthony Miller I get, for sure.
I also like the wide receiver from the Eagles, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
But I am a little reluctant to grab him because there are just so many mouths to feed. And so I've kind of been, I was all excited about him, and then I just kind of was like, maybe not.
I think J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is a guy we're going to start looking at around 6, 7, or 8 in middle of the year.
Yes.
I think then once, Jeffrey gets hurt because he gets hurt every year, once Deshaun Jackson gets hurt because he gets hurt all the time, somebody's going to have to, and Aguilar is just Aguilar. Yeah. That is a guy to keep an eye on. You don't draft him today.
I agree.
But man, I'm keeping an eye on him.
Same as Dallas Goedert. I was toying with picking him up in my last pick of our draft, and I didn't do it. And he's another one. I'm just like, oh, I want him. I really, really want him. But there's just so many people. But he's definitely gonna keep both of them in the back of my mind. Absolutely. I didn't draft them, but I'm definitely keeping them in the back of my mind.
Week 1, you have got to keep an eye. I mean, you mean the audience, not Christina. Like you. Keep an eye on receivers in week 1. There are going to be a lot of people that are going to emerge in week 1 that we're going to have to take a look at, without a doubt. I don't think Arcega-Whiteside's going to be there just yet, but keep an eye on him.
Weeks, yeah.
Deebo Samuel is one of those guys I'm on.
He didn't get drafted much.
Yeah, he's hit and miss.
Yeah.
But again, San Francisco, they listed today Dante Pettis 1, Marquise Goodwin 2. Dante Pettis has had a lousy camp. I'm over Marquise Goodwin. I'm just over him. I just have a feeling that by the time the season's over, Deebo Samuel's the guy we're going to be talking about for the 49ers. I believe that.
You've heard it first.
I think he will be the guy. I think Terry McLaurin's going to be the guy we're going to talk about in Washington
Mm-hmm.
once they put Dwayne Haskins in. I think Miles Boykin will be the guy that we're talking about in Baltimore.
Boykin.
You're going to have to find somebody.
Yeah.
Now, the Green Bay wide receivers, you're on, obviously, Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Oh, yeah. But he wasn't a last round pick. He was like
About 11th.
second last round.
Yeah.
Third last
And you're in on Geronimo Allison?
I like MVS more than I like
I do.
Geronimo Allison.
Agree. I'm going to give you a name that we've not talked about who I think is going to be the sleeper of all sleepers in Green Bay.
Deep.
This is deep.
This is deep, guys.
His name is Jake Kumaro.
Who?
Exactly. Produced in every preseason game. Produced in week 17 a year ago. I think with the dearth that they have at wide receiver,
The dearth?
the dearth, meaning they got nothing other than Adams. And MVS is talented. Allison's okay. Graham, we know, is 90 years old. Can't move at all.
Why has Graham not been drafted?
He's 90 because he's 90. This isn't 2014. It's 2019. Jimmy Graham is irrelevant at this point.
I love Jimmy Graham.
He's, and Rodgers doesn't throw the tight end very much.
Yeah.
It's not his game.
I just have a special place in my heart.
Oh, yeah. I know that, but no.
No, Christina.
So this is the guy, Jake Kumaro. And if you're in Dynasty, grab him. If you're in a deep league, 16-teamer, 14-teamer, I got him in both my 14 and 16-teamers. I just got a feeling.
I got a feeling.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, I start playing it. You don't sing it?
No. I hate that song.
Oh, jeez. There you go.
That is a band's worst nightmare.
Yes.
I'm sure you
If our friend Joe were listening, he'd be like, "Thank you, Christina, for saying that."
That
yes.
is just a karaoke nightmare as well. Wow. Anyway, sorry, back to the show.
That was a little, and this music tangent was brought to you by Christina Shaw.
Who
I know
else?
what I'm feeling. The two guys I'm taking in almost every league.
I've noticed.
TJ Hawkinson for Detroit as a second tight end. Here's the thing. He's a second tight end. He's not your first tight end. I took him as my first tight end in Dynasty.
He's
'cause it's
my
Dynasty.
first tight end.
Okay. You can't start him in week 1.
Why not?
Because he's not the starter in Detroit. He's the guy that's going to emerge. Jesse James is the starter.
I
believe
think
in the
so.
talent there. I'm not putting him in a lineup in week 1. I might put him in as early as week 2. He might go off in week 1 and get 80 yards and a touchdown. He'll probably do it on my bench, and I'll be like, here it is.
Okay, so you put him on the bench, and I'm going to start him.
Okay.
And one of us is going to come out
All right.
on top. That's what we did last
Right.
year, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, he's on my bench, so Kenny, you got to start him because he's
All
going
right.
to do really good.
Yeah, I believe in this guy all year. I think he will end the year as a monster tight end. I mean monster. I think in the second half of this season, he's going to be in the top 3. He won't start there, though.
Well, see, I have him starting.
Okay. I don't see it because a rookie tight end that has to learn a scheme, I just don't see him being viable early on. But I'm on him. I have him in my leagues. I'm going to be very patient with him. I drafted a starter over him in every league. I drafted Delaney Walker. I drafted Mark Andrews. I drafted David Njoku.
Andrews or Hawkinson?
Andrews week 1.
Okay.
Hawkinson end of the year. Andrews week 1. Njoku week 1. Delaney Walker week 1. Ingram now in leagues where I have Ingram, Henry, OJ Howard, and obviously the big 3: Kelsey, Ertz, Kittle. Hawkinson's he's a bench warmer,
right?
Because you even if Hawkinson's any good, you may not play him over those 6.
No.
But I think Hawkinson by the end of the year, we're going to be talking big time about him. Hawkinson, but not week 1.
I'm starting him week 1.
All right,
I'm rolling the dice.
that's it. Christina's got the guts to start him.
Yeah.
Week 1, and I do not.
I'm going hard this week.
All right. And the other guy I have in half my leagues is Justice Hill. Justice Hill is currently the backup running back in Baltimore. You can say Gus Edwards. I ain't buying Gus Edwards behind Mark Ingram. I'm not buying it. Sorry. Not having that one. Mark Ingram's the guy. Justice Hill's a change of pace. I was in on Mark Ingram a lot earlier in the year, and I kind of started fading him later in drafts because I was worried that Justice Hill is going to take carries. I have no knowledge of this. Nobody does. I just go with what I see. And that guy, Justice Hill, he's good. Just look at him.
Yeah.
He's good.
Better than Gus Edwards.
Yes, absolutely. And this guy, you talk about elusive? Man. Serious business here. He's good. And it's a team that's running the ball. Justice Hill could become viable even with Mark Ingram touching the ball 15 times because they're going to run the ball like crazy in Baltimore.
Yeah.
So he might be viable anyway.
I'm happy with that.
Grab him.
Yep.
I love him.
Agreed.
That's my big sleeper.
You took him.
It's not even my sleeper. He's everybody's sleeper that you're talking about. So I'm not saying anything that you haven't heard by somebody else, but grab him.
Get him.
Get him now. So on another subject, what are some of the clever, funny names that you've seen? Fantasy football team names that you've seen.
Oh, I got some good ones.
All right, give me some.
I got some good ones.
All right, let's go.
All right, first of all the first one is mine.
Which is what?
Which is you gotta be McKinnon me.
Ah,
Poor McKinnon.
That was yours from a year ago.
You gotta be McKinnon me.
You gotta be McKinnon me.
That's one. What do you got?
My favorite for the last couple of years was a player who had Zach Ertz and Tyler Eifert, both tight ends, on his team. And he named his team Ertz when Eifert.
Oh, no. Oh, God. That's good. That's good.
That's great,
Wait,
right?
I got another good Ertz one. The Truth Ertz.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I like that one. I've seen Hooked on a Thielen a bunch of times.
Okay,
that's a good one, right?
I've heard that one too.
Yeah. I remember our friend Kevin, when the whole Zeke that the case was coming out where he was going to get suspended for 6 games. He'd had no physical evidence.
Oh,
remember that one?
Yes, I remember that.
That was a really good one.
Oh, Saquon UC.
Oh, that's a good one.
Lights, Camara action.
Nice.
Bend it like Beckham Jr.
Bend it. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Carry on my wayward son.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh my God. I think that might be my favorite one.
That's a good one too.
Shake It Golf.
Of course you picked the Taylor Swift one.
I like the song ones. Pop, Drop, and Lock It. That's a song too. That's a hip hop song.
Okay. The Hot Chub Time Machine.
Oh yeah, I see that one too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Right?
Oh, this was a fun segment.
Yeah. Here's one I found that I really liked. Obadi OBJ Life Goes On.
Oh wow. That's pretty good. That's a little extensive.
And me and Julio down by the end zone.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah.
Or mine. Galladay Inn.
Galladay Inn.
Meet me at the Galladay Inn.
My favorite team name. So all my team names have Jet or Giant in them. Except for the original one, which was Big Blue Gangrene. That was my original fantasy title for before I started playing multiple leagues. It was Big Blue Gangrene.
What does that even mean?
Big Blue is a nickname for the Jets. Gangrene is a nickname for the Giants. No. Big Blue is a nickname for the Giants. Gangrene is a nickname for the Jets.
Okay.
Right? So that was my nickname for my team. So I decided when I expanded that I'm going to do all Jets. So I did Kenny and the Jets as one of ours.
Right.
Is in our league. But my favorite is Suffragette.
Oh.
Because it's a double entendre on the fact that you're a long-suffering Jet fan.
Suffering, yeah.
And, the word suffragette.
Suffragist.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I try to do a lot of song titles. I do Young the Giant, the band Young the Giant, or They Might Be Giants. I've done Big Ol' Jet or Liner.
Jeez, how do you think of all these? 35 of
them? Well, I'm kind of out. I finally think I ran out of it. I did One Giant Leap this year as one of my new names. I did Jet Sons.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
But I'm just about out. Jet Black, Jet Blue.
Oh yeah. I'll see if I can think of any for you.
Yeah, all right. Giant Killer I did for a Vampire League that I'm in with Jakubu.
Giant Killer?
Giant Killer. Just a Giant Killer. The Giant Killer. He's a giant. When they talk about the team that you knocked off, they knocked off the best team. They were the Giant Killers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Jet
all right.
Streaming. Oh, thanks. Thanks for your endorsement.
Yeah. Coming from a girl whose one of her team names is Blondie. So
Blondie!
I need to change that.
There you go.
I need to change that.
No,
that's pretty bad. Oh, so my dad, he listens to the podcast, and he sent me something for me and you.
Uh-oh.
And it's a Philadelphia Eagles keychain schedule. Here you go, Kenny. I'm ripping it right apart for you. Here you go. It's from my dad.
Gee, thanks, Dad.
Oh,
I really want an Eagles logo.
Yeah, with the schedule. This way you know when the games are, so you know when to come over my house.
You know what? Let's run down the schedule and let's get their record.
I gotta take my glasses off.
All right,
It's so small.
Let's run down the schedule and get their record this year. This is for Christina.
Okay.
Home for the Washington Redskins.
Win.
All right. At Atlanta.
Win.
Ooh, wow. Bucky. She dissed you right on the air.
Come on.
Wow, they're beating the Falcons. 2-0.
They have a really easy schedule. The
All
first
Detroit
5 games.
Lions at home.
They'll win that.
3-0. At Green Bay.
That's dicey.
3-1.
Yeah.
Home for the Jets.
Duh.
Wow, really? Yeah, they're gonna lose. Yeah, clearly.
No, they're gonna win.
4-1. Give me a break.
The Vikings are gonna
At the
lose.
Vikings.
They're gonna lose.
4-2.
They're gonna lose
At Dallas.
Ooh, they'll probably at Dallas.
Yeah.
They'll probably lose that one.
All right, 4-3. That's an honest assessment right there. Wow.
Don't you agree?
I totally agree. I'm just honestly if you say that. At Buffalo.
They'll win that one.
Wow,
They got
5-3.
3 games
So
out of
5-3.
town in a row.
Yeah, that's rough. At Minnesota, at Dallas, at Buffalo. That's a rough stretch.
Yeah.
All right, so they're 5-3 coming home for the Bears.
And then they'll win that.
So we're at 6-3.
You
And now they have bye week 6-3.
Yeah.
Home for the Patriots.
They'll win that too.
Wow.
They freaking better win that.
I don't think they will. Okay, 7-3.
All right.
7-3. Home for the Seahawks.
That's rough.
7-4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they'll lose that one.
At Miami.
They'll win that.
8-4. At home for the Giants.
They'll win that.
9-4. At the Skins.
They'll win that.
10-4. Home for Dallas.
Look at that last 4 stretch.
Yeah.
All NFC East
All
games.
NFC East. The last 4 Giants at Washington, home
Dallas,
and at the Giants.
Wow.
And they're gonna win all 4 of those, huh?
I don't know. They'll probably lose one of those.
All right, so 11-5. That's where you got them at.
I think that's right.
11-5.
Maybe 10-6. What do you think?
Well, we just went down the schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they're beating the Patriots at home, so I was gonna say 10-6. It's a revenge game for the Patriots too. Come on.
Revenge game for the Patriots.
Yeah, for beating the Eagles, and the Eagles beat them in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but they're Super Bowl champs. They don't give a crap
You don't
about
think
them.
you don't think they want? You don't think Belichick wants to go to Philadelphia and beat the crap out of them?
Oh, that's gonna be such a fun game.
Come on.
What day of the week is it?
It's a Sunday game, 4:20 game.
Oh yeah.
I'll bet you they move that to prime time.
Yeah.
I'll bet you that's a prime time.
It's
That's
December
that'll be a
22nd.
party at Christina's house
Well,
on
I
Sunday
don't know
night.
if I'll be home. I might be in Philly
You're going to Philly?
for Christmas.
Oh.
All right, we're getting off topic here.
That's right. So no, that's November 17th. That's the
I'm
Patriot
sorry.
game.
I was looking at the Dallas game.
Yeah, the Patriot game's November 17th. You'll be around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be party at Christina's
party
house.
at my house, guys.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I have all my Patriots fans come.
Mm-hmm. Oh, brother.
My
Okay, are you ready, Christina Shaw? It's
first
time for your song.
time for my song,
For the
guys.
first time this year.
Guys, I wrote this.
Okay.
I wrote it.
Are you ready?
Kenny wrote the music. Let's do it. It's a Wednesday night. Who should you choose? Make the right choice so you win, not lose. Starter sit, starter sit, starter sit. Yes, Glissando!
We're back.
Yes!
Some week 1 starter sits. I got a few. I got 4 that are on my teams alone. David Montgomery or Josh Gordon?
You know, I thought about this one for a really long time. And I think I'm going with David Montgomery.
Wow.
Only because I think Gordon's going to be a little rusty.
I'm going Gordon because it's Pittsburgh and there's going to be 60 points in that game.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't.
I just think that's going to be...
Do you think he's going to actually come out guns blazing?
Yep, I do.
I hope so.
And, you know, we're all high on David Montgomery. Everybody's high on David Montgomery. Watch Mike Davis get the first set of carries for Chicago. Just watch, right?
Yeah.
We all think it's going to be David Montgomery. Just watch them give it to Mike Davis. I just don't know David Montgomery yet. I'm just reluctant
but he's
to start
fresh.
him.
He's got fresh legs. He's young.
Yeah, no doubt. But they do have other options back there. Tariq Cohen back there. They have Mike Davis back there. I think David Montgomery's going to emerge, but I I'm going Gordon on this one. I think the Patriots are going to score 35 points.
All right.
Pittsburgh might score 40.
It's a coin toss. It really
well, that's
is.
what they all are. That's why we're doing
It's
this.
a really hard one.
It's funny because I generally go running back over wide receiver, but this one I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go Gordon.
Is it a PPR league?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But you like Montgomery.
I like Montgomery better.
All right. There's the next one. There's another decision I have to make. Should Tony Pollard play instead of Ezekiel Elliott? You starting Tony Pollard or Calvin Ridley?
Calvin Ridley.
Me too.
He's going to get work.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say.
Minnesota's got a really good defense. They usually do. We haven't seen him this year.
Yeah.
I don't know Pollard yet.
Right.
He's being hyped. I don't know what he is.
It's the uncertainty that bothers me. That
Now,
scares me.
The one thing about Pollard, though, they're playing the Giants.
And,
I love the Giants, but they stink, and I know they stink.
Right. Well, and they don't have anyone else.
No.
That's it.
Alfred Morris.
Who?
Yeah.
Blech.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh, I got agita just listening to
Yeah.
that name.
I made Christina sick. How do you like that? So we're going Calvin Ridley.
I'm going Calvin Ridley.
All right.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Sanders or Matt Breida? Looks like Matt Breida will be the starting running back.
I hate Matt Breida. Matt Breida and James White are just going to be those players we're just going to talk about all year on who we're going to play.
Okay.
And it just gives me a bad taste in my mouth. I'm going to go Sanders.
I'll probably go Sanders too. Let's keep in mind though, Matt Breida, before he got hurt, was leading the league in rushing.
I know, and that's what gives me agita. All these players are giving me agita, Kenny.
I mean, I'm into Matt Breida because he's going later in drafts. And you know who I do not have one share of in 33 leagues as of now is Tevin Coleman. I have not drafted him.
I didn't draft either of them.
Yeah.
Or Breida.
I want somebody in that backfield because I love Mike. I love Kyle Shanahan. I keep calling him Mike Shanahan. That's his dad. Kyle Shanahan. I love Kyle Shanahan.
Ugh.
I'm in.
Sanders.
All right. We just talked about James White. James White or Philip Lindsay.
Right. Again, it just scares me with White and Sony Michel, and White is not going to have the year that he had last year. He's not. I'm already annoyed at starter sit questions with White. I'm already annoyed.
Christina Shaw is annoyed.
So I'm going to say Philip Lindsay.
I'm going to go James White.
No.
You know why? Same reason. It's going to be 60 points in that game. We score a lot of points in that game.
Blah.
All right. So, do you have any?
There's just so many questions behind Geis and Eckler. And then I have a little bit more of a proven Tariq Cohen. So it's like I have 3 RBs that are just mediocre.
You got to pick one of the 3? Or who you start?
No, I got to pick 2 of the 3. Yeah, they're just... bleh.
I'm starting Geis because Geis couldn't get the ball.
Right. But Eckler or Cohen?
Wow.
I know.
Yeah. That's tough. I'm going to go Cohen.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going Cohen. You want to go Eckler?
I think Cohen's a little bit more proven, and we kind of know what we're going to get out of him, even if it's not that much.
I saw in your Dynasty League, I remember Cohen or Allen Robinson, both the same team.
Oh, yeah. Or that.
Yeah, you could do that. You could put, so what do you think of that? Tariq Cohen or Allen Robinson? What are you doing there?
Well, it's a PPR. I always like taking wide receivers over running backs in the PPR.
I mean, but my argument is if it's a PPR, I want Tariq Cohen. Tariq Cohen's catching passes.
Then do I put all 3 of them in? All 3 running backs in?
Why not? I play 3 running backs almost every league I'm in.
I hate doing that.
Oh, I do. Almost every league I'm in, I put 3 running backs. My flex, I would say 75% of my flexes are running backs.
Really?
Yes.
See,
running back over wide receiver in a flex. The reason is I want certainty. I want the guy getting the ball. Running backs get the ball. Wide receivers may not get the ball. What if Allen Robinson doesn't get targeted? What if Anthony Miller's getting all the targets?
What if Montgomery gets all the targets over Tariq Cohen?
Tariq Cohen's going to get the ball.
Fantasy football is taking a turn for the worst already.
And the season hasn't begun yet. Yes, Christina Shaw already losing her mind.
It's for the greater good of fantasy football.
That it is. And we are ready to wrap this first week of the season up. Or the preseason. Was this the first week? This is not week. This is the week 1 preview.
Okay, yeah.
This is the end of the preseason. I'm going to say we're going to wrap the preseason up with a burial. It's sad, but it's true. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to end the fantasy football season in 2019 of one Jerick McKinnon. Placed on IR, he is out for the season. R.I.P. Mr. McKinnon. We never knew you this year.
Nope.
Or last year.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
See?
Poor guy.
I know. I feel bad for him.
Is he gonna just retire after this?
I don't know.
It's so sad.
It's sad. It's definitely sad.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Oh well.
Well, hopefully we won't have too many of these burials this year. But
hey,
you know how this is.
Once a week we will have one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping
every
not.
week.
I think last year there was 1 week where we didn't have.
Yeah,
one.
there was
1 or 2 weeks.
But for the most part, we buried Jimmy Garoppolo really early last year. Remember that?
Yep. McKinnon.
Yep.
Gronk.
Yeah. Gronk.
So many.
Oh,
so many good ones.
Somebody's getting hurt this week.
Don't say that.
I know. Yeah, listen. It happens every year.
I know.
Right?
It's bound to happen.
I'm not wishing for it. I don't want it to happen.
Hopefully it's somebody that I have a handcuff
Well,
for.
listen, and I have shares of everybody, so it's gonna hurt me no matter what. Just hope it's not one of the guys I have 10 shares in, like LaShawn McCoy.
Jeez.
That would suck. Can you imagine he gets signed, he gets hurt in the week 1.
Oh boy. Who cares? He's got $3 million guaranteed.
I care. All right, folks. That is the end of the preseason. We will be back next week to wrap up week 1 of the regular season and already scream and yell at how miserable our fantasy teams are.
No.
Okay.
Positive thinking, Kenny.
Christina Shaw's going 5-0.
I'm going 5-0,
5-0. Let's see it. 5-0 this week.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. Please remember to check us out on Instagram and on Facebook, and also tell your friends. Once again, we are on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts.
And my name is Kenny Davidsen.
I'm Christina Shaw.
Bye.
Bye.